Guys, do not ask her if she wants to hang out or if she's free this weekend. Ask her on a date. This means sharing a time, a place, and a cute little line that gets her excited to see you.
Oh my god, yes. A cute little line to make her excited. Get the fuck out of here. I'm just done with all this dumb shit. Saying dumb shit to make her excited. It just feels like the whole interaction, it feels like she's the shit. And you as a man, you have to go after them. You have to entertain them. You have to talk to them. And make them laugh, make things excited, plan days, do this, do that. Even the fucking part, you're doing all the work. You know, like it's always everything is on the man. I, I personally just tired of all this shit.
Like, hey you, I remember you're a spicy marg connoisseur. El Centro has the best in town. Should we check it out for Taco Tuesday?
Yes.
So to address the few comments that I got like this before I hop into work real quick, whistling at someone is not a compliment, and there are hundreds of women in the comments saying that. I don't understand how men can continuously ignore women's opinions and think that they're still going to get attention from them.
Guys, don't whistle woman. Don't give them nothing. If you're not getting anything in return, okay, don't give them nothing. Don't give them attention. Don't look at them. If you're not gonna get anything out of them, if by getting I mean fucking them, then there's no point. You're giving your power away. You're giving validation to them. They think they're the shit because well, you gave your attention away while getting nothing in return. The only time I'm gonna give any girl attention if I know that I'm gonna get something in return. Otherwise, nothing. Nothing's gonna come out of me.
And that they're still going to get some type of good reaction. If a woman is saying they hate it, maybe you should listen to them and you would get more women's attention in a positive manner.
The very best piece of advice I've ever gotten when it comes to dating is this. Find a man who wants to be a husband, not a man that wants a wife.
Yes. Find a sucker, find a simp who wants to be a husband. Not that the woman needs to be a wife, not that she needs to be a virgin, feminine, supporting. No. Just find a man who wants to be a sucker, who accept you for all your body counts, for all your attitudes, your baggage, everything you're bringing. Just find that type of man.
There's a difference in the amount of capacity he will have for you, the amount of unconditional care he can give, his willingness to serve versus a neediness to be served, and in his ability to consider your experience instead of getting consumed by his own. I'm going to just start living by this because that is so great.
If you
Holy shit.
The one boundary I had that made men want me more. Let me tell you what it was. Hello, my name is Carla, and restoring healthy mindsets is my thing. The one boundary I always had in the dating scene was having a set curfew.
Man, what the hell is wrong with her lips? Why girls do this? Why they put so much lipstick on the outside and then the lips just becomes double colored? It looks weird.
Wait, what? Oh yeah. I always let the man know that I needed to be home at a certain time. And believe me, they wanted to know when they can see me next. I never had to initiate anything.
Well, if you didn't have to initiate anything, that just means the guys were desperate. That's what it means. Hey, guys, yeah, they're gonna be initiating in the beginning, but if a woman doesn't initiate anything, she doesn't text first, then that, as a man, I just take that as non-interest. Move on.
Because I left them wanting more. And that instantly lets him know that I value my time, that with him or without him, I still have my own life. Men love women that respect themselves, especially women that respect their boundaries.
Men love women who respect themselves all the time. Meaning, if in your earlier days, in your younger days, you gave it up to this guy and that guy, to Chad, Tyrone, and now suddenly you hit your 30, your uh, late 20s and now suddenly you decided to respect yourself while other people have already been inside of you. A secure man, a high value man, is not gonna accept that because you already gave the goods away. There's nothing there to respect. That just means you're trying to play hard to get. And if the man is confident and secure, he's gonna move on. I'm not gonna wait there for you uh, because you decided to respect yourself now. If you're a virgin, okay, I can accept that. Otherwise, nah.
Does not like that or appreciate that, then he's scum. Like, I'm sorry. That's just the truth. If a man can't appreciate his woman or a woman that respects herself and respects her boundaries, then he is not of high value.
Well, if you just made this boundary for this new guy, while you didn't have these boundaries for previous guys, and they just been inside of you, they did whatever the hell they wanted with your body, then I would never accept that. Fuck that. Okay.
Now, there's a difference because there's a lot of women that say they respect their boundaries, but they're just being entitled. And there's a woman that actually respects her boundaries and says no politely. And always remember this: people want what they cannot have.
Insecure people want things that they cannot have. If a man is secure in himself and he can see the girl is playing games and she's already been with other people, but now she suddenly decided to, oh, I'm gonna make this guy wait. If the guy has any balls, as is insecure, if he's secure in himself, then he's just gonna move on. I would move on. I would not. I'm never gonna wait for such a girl. The only time I would wait for a girl if if she's virgin. That's the only time I'm gonna wait.
So now that you set a limit, it's going to set an incentive and it's going to make you more attractive, more appealing. For starters, having a boundary and respecting it will set you apart from a lot of people. It'll make you more valuable. So imagine having a curfew. Just saying.
Let these
If the guy has options, he would just move on. He's not gonna wait for your ass. Okay. All right. Let's see the next one.
Just saying.
Let these be your rules when you start dating, ladies. Endless texting in the beginning can be very dangerous because it creates a false sense of intimacy. Texting makes you think that you know this person and that you care for this person, but that is not the real world. The real world is when you meet somebody and when you actually go on dates. So make sure to continue your life as you normally do it and keep the texting limited until you really get to know him. Don't accept any last-minute dates.
That's a good advice for the guys to don't text too much. I personally, if I haven't met the girl in real life, I don't like to text much. There's no real connection, and I feel like you just come off as trying too hard.
If a man really likes you, he has to show it through his actions, and his actions show up in the form of organizing a nice date. If
I don't even wanna go to dates anymore. I personally have stopped going to dates, nice. I don't even care. I have car dates, and then if things work out, I'll bring them home. Not buy. I don't even go for coffees anymore.
he texts you late at night and he says, "What's up? Shall I come by?" It's always a no. Don't sleep
It's always a no to the new guy, right? She's probably already have bunch of guys that tapping her. So for the new guy, now she has to play games. She didn't do that to the Chad and Tyrone, right?
with him until you know that you're actually exclusive together. Tell him this: I would love to see where our connection goes, and I would like to not date any other man while I'm getting to know you better. And then you see how he reacts. And one more thing, until you establish this, please date other men, because you
That's why you can't trust the word that comes out of their mouth, guys. Always assume they're talking to other guys. Always assume they're dating other guys, they're seeing other guys. Look, even when you're exclusive with them, they're still entertaining other guys. Okay, imagine you're not even exclusive. You're just met the girl.
You have to find out what your options are and what the best choice for you is.